Hello all, it's your girl Tiffany, Minimalist Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one who isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on today. If y'all would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it will be greatly, greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign. So please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading can apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be pertaining to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. With that being said, guys, we are going to get started um, with your overall messages, guys. Okay, so we have wicked witches here, satanic powers that be, hypocrites. They're hating on your talent, skills, and abilities. The sellouts are all around you. Bullies in power. Fake ass tarot readers. Betrayal for the love of money. Shapeshifters. They want to stop you from speaking your truth. They want to block your spiritual gifts. And abusing their money, power, privilege, and authority to bully others into submission, guys, okay? So you got some wicked witches that's been working against you, collective, okay? These could be lower level kitchen witches, baby witches, or these could be some high ranking witches that's a part of some type of coven or of witches or something like that, okay? But this says wicked witches, okay? Being plural, okay? More than one wicked witch, okay, that is working against you, collective. I feel like whoever these wicked witches are, they have some type of ties. They have some type of ties to the satanic powers that be. Spirit is saying, okay? And those who make up the powers that be are usually persons in power, authority, or leadership, rulership, or on some type of level, guys, okay? All of which, as it relates to these wicked witches, the satanic powers that be, Spirit is saying that they are hypocrites, okay? Especially in the way in which they are attacking you or what have you. And I feel like the reason why Spirit is calling these individuals hypocrites, okay, because obviously if they are wicked witches, obviously if they making up the satanic powers that be, these are people who actively partake in evil, wicked, sinister, toxic, demonic, hateful, spiteful type of things like all the times. You know what I'm saying? Is most people, regular, everyday, average Joe people, it's not about any of us being perfect, okay? As regular people, people fuck up, people make mistakes, you know what I'm saying? And different things like that, but it's a fine line between, you being careless, reckless, young, or dumb, fucking up, making some type of mistakes, and you know what I'm saying, that's shady or shisty in some type of way, and it's something totally different than persons who actively participate purposely doing evil, doing wickedness, doing toxic things, hateful things, spiteful things towards people on purpose type of things, okay, with intentions to be evil in a particular type of way, okay? And I feel like this is the reason why Spirit is calling these people hypocrites, because those are the type of people, those are exactly the type of people that you have attacking you, okay? So basically Spirit is saying that these people are hypocrites, okay? Not be, these are because these are not individuals who are righteous, upstanding, pillars of the community, okay? Individuals who are, real leaders, saved, sanctified, delivered, holier than thou, Christian people, religious people, conservative people, or, certain type of people that, are living right and doing right themselves. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have people like that or what have you, who are in that energy. So if you get, you're frowned upon by somebody who is righteous and upstanding, or kind of, get some type of judgmental type of vibes from somebody like that or what have you. it could be different from people that you know. You understand what I'm you understand what I'm saying? So say for instance, just for an example, okay? Imagine imagine someone who is I'm just say anything here. Imagine someone who is a murderer having the audacity to be attacking you, taunting you, harassing you, threatening you, stalking you, attacking you in some type of way, like you are a problem. You understand what I'm saying? Imagine somebody who is um, a career criminal, an armed robber, a trafficker, just anybody you could possibly think of that's involved in heinous crimes and different things, having the audacity to be working against you. You understand what I'm saying? And I feel like this is the reason why Spirit is calling these people hypocrites. Okay, and it's not because you're some perfect specimen. You've haven't made any mistakes in your life. You haven't fucked up and done wrong ever in your life. You haven't fell short of God's glory ever in your life. That's not what it's about. And it doesn't mean that even if you are somebody who have ever made mistakes or something like that in your life, you didn't stay complacent in that energy. You understand what I'm saying? You live and you learn and you strive to do better and to be better in some type of way. And when you know better, you do better. You know what I'm saying? So if you're the type of person, say, yeah, you made mistakes in life, but you're a different person today, and you put forth the real work, the real effort to make yourself a better person, and however which way you had to do that. You know what I'm saying? Prime example, there are plenty of people who say used to be addicts, okay, drug addicts or alcoholics or what have you, maybe when they were younger, a lot more immature, who knows what was going on in their life. That's something that they experienced in their life. There's plenty of people who have legit gone through that, okay, and they may be better people today. They are no longer living that lifestyle. You understand what I'm saying? These are people who have been rehabilitated, who have been reformed, who have put forth the hard work and the effort to be a better person. You understand? Today. Now imagine people, a person, okay, who whether you are Christian or not, a lot of times Christians use the term living in sin or something like that or what have you. So if you're one of those religious type of people or something like that or what have you, imagine having people who are currently, actively, consistently living in sin, doing things wrong, being very hateful people, judgmental people, toxic people, backstabbing type of people who are committing crimes themselves right now to today, people who are living foul right now today, people who like wicked witches. Okay, a wicked witch is called a wicked witch for a reason, because they are wicked. That means whatever, any type of sorcery that they are doing, any type of black magic, voodoo, century, whatever type of dark practices they are doing, they do so for the purposes of evil. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay? Now imagine those persons working against you. Okay? Imagine having pimps, players, hustlers, prostitutes, drug addicts, alcoholics, murderers, traffickers, liars, cheaters, deceivers, manipulators, con artists, like any type of people you want to imagine that ain't living right themselves. Okay? Folks that are part of sex rings and prostitution rings and human trafficking rings and in cult covens and secret societies and click in gangs and different things, having the audacity to attack you, and you ain't a part of none of that. I feel like that is the reason why Spirit is calling these people hypocrites. Okay? Regardless to who you are as a person, how you are living as a person. And like I said, I'm not saying this from a place where I'm speaking to some type of perfect specimens, perfect beings. You've never done no wrong in your life. Anybody sit up in your face and tell you that is likely lying. Okay? Is likely lying. At whatever age. Okay, and no, not everybody has been involved into the same things or in different things like that. Everybody has had different walks of life and different things like that, or what have you. But the point of the matter is, like I said, I'm not speaking from a saint like saying, "Oh, this reading is for some perfect being." You know, but these still are hypocrites. Satanic powers that be. These are people who are satanic, masonic, demonic. You got wicked witches or warlocks, whatever they want to call themselves, attacking you. Thus, they are hypocrites. Okay? Because these are the type of people who deflect from what they are part of and what they are doing in today, in the now, in the present. We don't even have to speak on the past. We can talk about the present, okay? How you people living, what you doing today. Okay, even when it comes to the people who are working against you. Forget who they was. Or what they are part of years and years ago. What they are a part of and what they are doing today, in the now, in the present. It's evil, it's wicked, it's toxic, it's demonic. And these are the very hypocrites who are targeting, having the audacity to target you, attack you, ridicule you, judge you, try to shame you, blame you, tear you down, drag your name through the mud, humiliate you, use you, abuse you, exploit you. You know what I'm saying? Harass you, stalk you, target you. The audacity. So I think that's what you're dealing with, collective, okay? Because these wicked witches, they're hating, they're attack. I feel like these wicked witches are attacking you, not because you have done anything to them personally. This is the problem that I have with witch practitioners. Okay? And to be honest with you, it's in me. It's in my bloodline. Okay? And when I say that, there are plenty of people that I know are witches, and it's in them, and I'm drawn to their energy. Like, I can identify with their energy. Okay? But I don't work for the darkness. You know what I'm saying? And because the spiritual aspect of me. Okay? And it don't matter who these people are, whether they're regular, everyday, average Joe people, or whether they're celebrities, or whether they're work for the government or what have you. 9 times out of 10, I can point out to you which one of them are high-ranking witches and warlocks and different things like that, or what have you. And the spiritual aspect of me, this side of me, was part of my bloodline, and understanding the different things like that, can identify with their spirit, even though I'm not a part of the things that they are a part of, and different things like that. Okay? So this is the problem that I have with witch practitioners. Okay? Because oftentimes witch practitioners, the work that they do is against people that the majority of them don't know from Adam. You've never had an encounter with them. You've never done them any wrong. Somebody has sought out their services. Somebody has come to them, paid them. And this may be somebody that's got a problem with you, don't like you, whatever grievance or whatever they feel about you. They go to this person like, oh, I want you to do this spell on this person. And you have some very careless, reckless, lame-ass witch practitioners out here that's all about the money. So anybody paying them is whatever. They do the work. And I feel like that is totally fucked up, because you are attacking a person who has never done you any wrong. And you have no idea that the people who are coming to you, who are soliciting your services, are even telling you the truth. Okay? Because you have a lot of people in the world. Say you broke up with somebody, And the person you broke up with is mad that you broke up with them. So they go seek out a witch practitioner. They want some type of love spell, sex magic done on you. They want some type of binding spell done on you. They want some type of hex or curse or something put on you to sabotage and ruin your love life with anybody else. Never mind the fact that you have free will to do what you want to do in your own life, not only in your own life, but with your own body. There's nothing nowhere that says that you have to stay with somebody. You have to be with somebody, okay? Most people break up because at some point in time in that relationship, they were not happy. They were not pleased. They were not fulfilled. Whatever reason that the breakup occurred. Okay, and as adults, we are supposed to deal with that, heal from that, and be able to move on with our lives without targeting and attacking one another. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm using that as an example. Imagine a relationship didn't go well, and you break up with this person, and this person goes to a witch and have this person to curse you. Now your life is in shambles because you got some hateful, jealous, disgruntled ex that is having spell work done on you because they're possessive of you, because you had the audacity to leave them. They put more effort in having you attacked than they ever put into the relationship. They wasn't interested at all with pleasing you to the fullest sexually. They wasn't interested at all in being passionate, loving, and romantic. They wasn't interested at all in supporting you, having your back. As a matter of fact, they chose other people over you, their friends, their family, whoever. They couldn't protect you or nothing. But the audacity of these bitches, y'all break up and they go behind your back to target you, attack you, and sabotage and ruin your damn life. What? To control your free will, because that's all spell work does. Okay? And I'm just using that as an example. This is the way some people get targeted. You know how many people have been targeted and attacked and had evil things done to them? Have any of y'all ever had a job and you was mistreated on that job, or got hurt or injured on that job, or something happened on that job? And whether you were wrongfully terminated, or you sustained an injury or something like that, or what have you, the owners of that job is probably a mason or something, belongs to some type of secret society, okay? And they were target and attack ex-employees to try to bully you, to keep from you suing the company, keep from you telling the truth about what's truly going on in the company. A lot of people get targeted and attacked like that as well. Have spell work done on all kinds of things. You wonder why you can't never find another job. You wonder why your finances, money, and resources has gone to shambles and different things like that, or what have you. This is what goes on in the world and how people are being set up. And a lot of people don't know where the shit is coming from, or how it's happening, or why it's happening. Okay?
You've got mail.
You got from wicked witches to the satanic powers that be, hypocrites working against you, collective, okay? But Spirit is saying these wicked witches they're hating on your talent, skills, and abilities. Seriously? These people attacking you like you have attacked their mothers or fathers or something. You mean to tell me you got wicked witches working against you because they're hating on your talent, skills, and abilities? You embracing your creative side, your artistic side, you have wicked witches working against you because of that. So you mean to tell, again, another person want to strip you of your free will, of being your own person, of being a free spirit, of embracing your creative or artistic side. This is equivalent to a person being attacked because of their religious beliefs or their spiritual beliefs. It's discrimination. That's why Spirit is calling these people hypocrites. So you're being attacked by people who, are mad? Or they just don't want you to have talent, skills, and abilities. But of course, it's probably okay for them to have some type of talent, skills, and abilities. It's of course okay for them to strive for greatness, but they be damned if you do. You see what I'm saying? Spirits say the sellouts are all around you. Okay? It's not even just these wicked witches. It's not even just the satanic powers that be. Okay? Spirit is saying that these sellouts are all around you. So they can be your neighbors, your co-workers, your exes, your baby daddies, baby mamas, your family, strangers, lovers, partners, friends, associates, or anybody in between any of those individuals, guys. But the sellouts are all around you, collective. Okay? And they trolling you, and they watching you, and they stalking you, and they're harassing you, and they tracking you, and tracing you, gossiping about you, and a multitude of different things, collective. Okay? Many of these sellouts that are all around you, they are sold out to these satanic powers that be. And whether they are part of some type of gang stalking group or organization or gang or clique club or group of some kind, or an actual cult, coven, or secret society, many of these sellouts are getting some type of incentives for working against you, collective. But spirits say that these sellouts are all around you. Okay? I feel like a lot of what you are enduring, collective, has to do with these bullies in power. Okay? These bullies in power are the ones who are higher up, the higher ups that's pulling the strings of all the puppets. Beneath them are on a lower level, collective. Okay? So obviously, you know what I'm saying? I feel like your number one problem is that, like, because these bullies in power ties into these satanic powers that be. These people got an eye on you. These people are targeting and attacking you. For some type of reason, these people do not want you to succeed, progress, achieve, accomplish anything, collective. Okay? And it's like they're recruiting others to work against you in various different ways, including these fake ass tarot readers, collective. Okay? These fake ass tarot readers are being recruited a lot to gang stalk and harass and cyber bully, target and attack targeted individuals online, collective. Okay? These fake ass tarot readers, they are scripted. Okay? They are all about the money, collective. Okay? They're not real spiritualists. Okay? They wasn't called to do what they are doing. These are the type of individuals who will say or do anything for money. Okay? If it gets them more subscribers, more clicks, more views, more popular platform, more, what do you call them, sponsors and different things like that, or what have you, they are down for the six, okay? And they script it. So they throw their slick shots and they wisecrack and they rude and they disrespectful and they hateful and they spiteful and they're evil. These are full grown ass bullies. Do you know how many of these bitches have children and be running around trying to tell children what's right from wrong, what they can and can't fucking do, but your ass is an overgrown ass adult fucking bully? How do you tell children not to bully, but you a fucking adult bully? That's why you a hypocrite. That's why you a hypocrite. Okay? You got fake ass tarot readers that's hating on your talent, skills, and abilities as well. Some of these fake ass tarot readers could even be wicked witches. Y'all would be surprised as to how many of these fake ass tarot readers try to act like they all love and light, try to act like they all spiritually inclined and divinely chosen and different things like that, or what have you. And they are literally sellouts, and they are working for darkness. Okay, you got fake ass tarot readers that's sitting up doing spell work. Okay, from word magic to actually other spell work right in your face while they're recording. Okay, even when you don't see their faces. Okay, especially the ones who they always on the scene to be seen. They want you to see them. They want to know everybody who's watching them and all this other kind of shit or what have you. They'll be right in your face doing certain spell work, okay? Watch the body language. Watch their eyes, okay? Watch their hands, okay? Listen to the words that actually coming out of their mouth. You really don't need to be listening to them anyway. I see them, I hear them and see them several, all the freaking time or whatever, and I click off this shit immediately, okay? And the reason why you're even running into these people in the first place, guys, there's very few things that I say actually look up, certain type of content to watch, okay? They manipulate technology, collective. The powers that be manipulate technology. They will purposely implant certain people's content on your news feed, okay? So from the moment you go on YouTube or Instagram or whatever platform you own, these people are in your face. You're seeing their content, okay? And you see the you know what I'm saying? They'll have some type of catchy title, clickbait ass fucking title, okay? And they're going in from the moment you click on that video, okay? And some of you like, oh, this person look nice, and that's y'all problem. Y'all assume because people look good or sound good that they are good people. Okay, I've seen so many fake phony. I've seen fake phony as people who want to who act like they ministers and preachers and shit online. They sell out too. I've seen people who act like they're life coaches and different things like that. They be sellouts too. It's gotten so bad, collective, and it doesn't matter, especially if you are a targeted individual. They know whatever you're clicking on, whatever you're seeing, whoever you're listening to. I don't give a damn if you like watching those people's channels. They be doing the cooking channels. They be cooking different little stuff or what have you. I've seen them even use those people. Call themselves throwing their little slick shots and their little wisecracks and different things like that or what have you. Okay, and I'm not just talking about an America thing, y'all. Okay. I've seen them use, because a lot of content lately, to be honest with you, some of the best content that I've seen online, or interesting or entertaining rather, that I've seen online lately has been the Koreans and the Asians, to be honest with you, or what have you. But I've seen them even use people that are in other countries, okay? The World Wide Web is worldwide, okay? It touches people all over the world, okay? So for those of you who are in America and think this some old hate ass shit only in America, it's not. It's all over the world, okay? Pay attention. You'll see some of the, and this is how I know the satanic, masonic, demonic shit that is going on, okay? It is worldwide. It is amongst the leaders and entertainment industries worldwide. Pay attention. You'll see the same signs, hand signs, symbols. I won't give a damn if you can't even understand their language and what they're saying. What are you seeing? Okay? You'll see the same signs and symbolisms and everything. Okay? And these people may be separated culturally, but when it comes to this demonic shit that these people are on, this is universal. Okay? It's one demonic force, and that motherfucker is universal. Okay? It's touching all four corners of the world. You can believe that. Okay? But that's what's going on here, guys, okay? You got fake ass tarot readers, okay, who have been paid to really like assassinate your character or what have you. And I really find a lot of it funny because a lot of the bitch made shit, these people, it be tripping me out that people that act like they so about it, but these bitches not gonna put a name on it, and they're not gonna say shit directly to you or in your face. Okay? Ever. And they know it. These be internet gangsters. They be so rough and tough and big and bad behind their computer screens or their little phones or whatever device that they are on. Okay? And they've been paid to say little slick shit and they think it's funny. You know what I'm saying? They don't care. Because all they care about is money. They got paid. They got what they wanted out the fucking deal. So they don't give a damn how you feel about it. Or anything. This just goes to show how petty and how ignorant these individuals are, Spirit is saying, okay? And that's the reason why we got betrayal for the love of money. So you got people, okay? That's why Spirit is saying the sellouts are all around, okay? And all of these sellouts was willing to betray you for the love of money. Greed is one of the 7 deadly sins, okay? And these are all some greedy, materialistic bastards. That means that's the reason why they don't care what they say. They don't care what they do. They don't care, you know what I'm saying? Who they're attacking. Is betrayal for the love of money. Okay? And it's not just you, collective. I'm not just talking about you. Y'all would be surprised as to how many children and teens are attacked online. Okay? We got shapeshifters here, okay? You really got to be careful of the word, like, well, who you listening to and the words that's coming out of people's mouth. People that you hear and saying things that you matter of factly know that the devil is a lie and ain't the truth or what have you. Like, I heard somebody saying yesterday, and I was so appalled by this. Okay, it really didn't matter what else she was talking about, but in the midst of her speaking, she said, God is not listening to your prayer. Their prayers is falling on deaf ears. That person can't be forgiven. They're not gonna be forgiven. God's not listening to their prayers. Are you talking about the same God that's supposed to be a loving God? That is said to be a forgiving God? What God you talking about the fuck exactly? You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, because I'm like, how dare you speak for fucking God? It's plenty of people who have made mistakes in life. Could you imagine? And the reason why I felt like that, because I'm like, y'all don't understand. Everybody is not on the same level. You don't know what the mental capability, level of stability that a person has that's listening to you. Okay? You may have somebody run across your channel that is suicidal or homicidal on their last leg. Okay? And they just heard you say, God don't care about you. God ain't listening to you. You can't be forgiven. God ain't listening to your prayers. And what if that person takes you at your word and then go and kill themselves because of what they've heard you say? Some people are mentally unstable like that. You have to be careful of the words that's coming out of your mouth. But how dare you speak for God? You don't know that. You don't know that. Even if those of us who have enemies and have people who working against us and different things like that, especially doing this type of work, you cannot tell a person that. You don't know that. God ain't told you that. So you can't even fix your mouth to tell that lie. It ain't nothing in these damn, and that person was a terrorist. It ain't nothing in none of these damn cards, bitch, that would tell you that. There's no tarot deck that will tell you that God is not hearing nobody's prayers. Okay? And this shit is real, y'all. This shit is real. Do you know how many it's like murder groupie ass type of people out here, or like people who are like really obsessed and fascinated with certain people, and they hear something against that person that they're obsessed with, and they'll snap and lose their mind. I was watching an episode of Criminal Minds the other day, and they've been working with this serial killer that they had. They killed a whole bunch of victims or what have you to, like, you know, solve some of the other crimes or what have you. So basically, this was a guy who was a serial killer, but he ended up creating a network of like super fans who was like obsessed with him, who wanted to become serial killers as well. So he had like this chain link of other serial killers in his network, okay? And he would tell these people what to go and do and shit. These are people who was obsessed with him, okay? And so the BAU, the Behavior Analysis Unit, works for the FBI. They're working with this serial killer and they're trying to catch all these others. Almost think of it like a spider web. You got the main spider, that's that serial killer, okay? And the rest of the web is the links of other people that was a part of his web that he literally, brought into his fold, his pack, or what have you. So as of right now, the BAU, the FBI is thinking that they have gotten all of them. Well, if y'all seen the most recent show, at the end of it, this person was upset. So basically, in the show, they had this serial killer, this guy, he's got a podcast, and his podcast, talking about serial killers. So he's supposed to be, the BAU, they allowed him to interview this serial killer and shit like that or whatever. There was some other subliminals in there, and I was like, I was pissed off with what they was doing, what they was putting down, because they be using these shows to try to detour people or what have you, but like, oh, the government don't train serial killers. Yes, the fuck y'all do. Yes, y'all do. They try to put that, they throw that in the show, and then they try to make it seem like it was this other guy who was killing people or what have you. These people was in there that was in the military, was coming up dead and had been phlebotomized and shit like that, or whatever it's called, or whatever. But that was really subliminal of how the military do mind control and different shit on people doing shit like that. So these guys was dying, and so the guy that was a killer that they was going after, he was in the military too, and he was having problems with his mind, and nobody could find nobody to help him. So he started killing the people that he had went to for help that said that they could help him and shit like that or what have you. So then they try to make it seem like, oh, these serial killers just snapping and killing their family. They had tumors in their brain. I'm like, y'all full of shit. Y'all know good and damn hell well. Y'all putting motherfuckers under mind control and y'all triggering them to commit these crimes. Anyway, long story short, y'all, okay? So anyway, they're working with this other serial killer who had a network of serial killers, like super fan as other people who wanted to be serial killers just like the main serial killer, right? And so up to this point, the FBI thinking that they got all of them, okay? Well, at the end of that show, the most recent show that went on, it was this guy, after the guy from the podcast had the interview with the serial killer, because he went on and he was like, why are you telling people lies about me and all this other kind of shit or whatever. He had another super fan that's out there, basically is what I'm getting to, who slammed his fist on that. So I know the next episode is going to be with that person that's out there, is going to go out and start killing people because they were one of the serial killers, the super fans obsessed with the serial killer that was in his network, okay? This is what I'm talking about, okay? You can even take something recent. Y'all remember Q? Y'all remember when Q came out? Okay? Q was really, I really kind of feel like Q was nothing but anonymous, to be honest with you, but they operated like anonymous, okay? But what Q did is basically suckered in all of the truther channels and the people online that was truthful. See, this was back at the time when all that shit was going on with the DNC and all of the shit, political shit that was going on. So a lot of shit was being exposed well before Epstein shit even hit the way it did. People don't remember back then, there was a whole fucking list that had came out with all kind of names on it and everything. Y'all, all those people had some of those people had popular motherfucking channels, okay? They was being set the fuck. They don't even know they was being set up the fuck about Q. Q was being run, I guarantee you, by motherfuckers in power who wanted to destroy those channels. To this day, you ain't never seen them channels again. They even destroyed Alex Jones and some more shit. But anyway, y'all, several of the super fans of the Q movement, they began to go out and do certain things on their own. They was attacking people, anybody that spoke against Q, anybody that wasn't standing for their cause, and they was going to commit fucking crime. So I'm saying all of what I'm saying is to go back to this terrorist that I heard yesterday say what she said, bitch. You cannot say that. You don't know what a person is dealing with, what they're going through, and you cannot speak the fuck for God. You can't tell some damn about. And trust and believe me, like, I get it. I know where it kind of stemmed from and why the person said what they said, because yeah, true enough. And there's a lot of people out here that's doing some real wicked, real evil, real sinister ass shit. So it's from a human standpoint, it's easier for one of us to believe, them motherfuckers ain't, they so goddamn evil. They can't be, they not gonna be forgiven. God not listening to them and they press and shit like that. And I feel like a person who is complacent in their sin and wrongdoing, and they doing evil and wickedness and different things like that, unrepentant and different things like that, you might be right, but it's not for you to fucking say. You cannot speak for the gods. You do not know who the gods can and is and isn't listening to. You don't know who the gods will and won't forgive if they have actually put forth the work and the effort to change their ways or repent and some more shit like that. And my whole point in saying what I'm saying is, if you got a person that's hanging off of nothing but a wing and a prayer, they done lost everything. They done lost everybody. They got absolutely nothing. They on their last fucking leg. They going through it bad. All they got is this they mustard seed amount of faith. All they leaning on is the hope of a God. And they happen to run across your channel. And the first thing they hear is God ain't listening to you. God ain't hearing your prayers. Your prayers is falling on deaf ears. And that person go out there and decide that trigger some of that person. That person snap. And they go out there and hurt up a bunch of innocent bystanders. Or they go out there and decide to fucking jump off a bridge or some shit. Because the only hope that they fucking had, they was in a vulnerable, clinical, depressed state. And the only fucking hope they had, they happened to come across your motherfucking channel. And here you just say that. And now you done triggered a tragedy for this person. You never know. You never know. There are billions of people in the world, worldwide. You don't know who's listening to you. I just felt like that was so wrong. I felt like that was wrong. You cannot say that. You cannot speak for God. Okay? And doing this work that we are doing, we're supposed to be led by Spirit. To relay the messages that Spirit is telling us to relay. According to what is in the cards, what's coming out in the cards. Nothing more, nothing less. But at no point in time do you put yourself in a position above God to have the audacity to think you can speak for God. You do not have that authority. Nobody. And I just thought that was really totally wrong. Okay? But back to the reading, guys. Okay? This is betrayal for the love of money. And you got a lot of people that'll say anything, that'll do anything, that is scripted. Okay? You also got a lot of what are they called? Disinfo agents. People who are literally recruited to come online and put like, you know what I'm saying, troll, like these internet trolls, these plants, these ops that they have online. They're disinfo agents. These are people who are literally planted online to manipulate a narrative to a situation for a particular agenda or a certain propaganda or something. They purposely put out false information, whether it's to entertain people, distract people, confuse people, manipulate people. For whatever reason it's being done. You understand what I'm saying? This is the reason why you have to have discernment. Because I'm telling you, there's a lot of people out here that ain't shaking and moving right, and you can't listen to everybody. You can't listen to everybody. Even some of these people that act like you, first of all, you ain't in the church at all. You either was kicked out the fucking church, ain't welcome in the damn church, or willingly left the damn church because the church don't identify with who you are as a person, but then you bring your ass online and act like you some radical religious ass damn person and want to preach to the fucking choir. If you want to be an evangelist, an apostle, a preacher, go get your ass ordained somewhere and actually come with a real message. Okay? You have a lot of people out here overstepping their authority. And don't be know what they talking about than the man on the moon. And then the information that they going off of that they trying to force feed to others is man-made in the first place. You calling God by the wrong name, number one, which lets you further know. That alone lets you further know that you about don't know what you talk about any damn way. And any damn thing you have to say after that was created by man. So what you talking about? You ain't doing nothing but regurgitating what the man that told you to confuse the masses. You ain't doing nothing but speaking the language of slaves. What has kept people conformed and forced to obey in the first place. We need people who are free thinkers that is capable of using their own mind, not regurgitating what the man that created and forced you to think and forced you to fucking believe. Shapeshifters collective, okay? These shapeshifters, okay, I feel like they make up the satanic powers to be in the shadow government and the wickedness in high places too. You got some shapeshifters involved as bullies in power collective, okay? Spirit is also calling hypocrites, okay? Because the audacity of them. Y'all are cowardly, hiding away in secret some goddamn where. So you mean to tell me from the shadows you got the audacity to be trying around here targeting and attacking people? But you won't even bring your shape-shifting ass from behind the scenes. And Lord forbid if anybody really knew what the hell y'all got going on behind the scenes with your shape-shifting ass. But you think you got the right to control somebody else. Hypocrites. Hypocrites. Okay? They want you to stop speaking your truth, collective. This is the reason why they're attacking you the way they are. Okay? They got fake ass tarot readers that want you to stop speaking your truth. Maybe you obviously outshining the fake readers with you speaking the truth and clarity because they fake, phony, and fraudulent, and all they feeding the masses is either regurgitated bullshit, scripted bullshit, or made up bullshit that they know good damn hell well ain't the truth. There are people that I have listened to since I have not consistently, but like that I have seen, that I know of for the last 10 years that I've been on YouTube, like when I started my channel, y'all. And when I tell y'all, they have the same exact message every fucking day. Every time they do a reading, y'all, they are saying the exact same thing. At what point do you realize the person that you are listening to is blowing smoke up your ass and lying to you? There are people that I've literally heard try to convince people, oh, a wealthy man is attracted to you. There's a millionaire, billionaire coming in for you. Bitch, really? Ain't no millionaire, billionaire looking for no regular, everyday, average Joe motherfucker that's not even in their tax bracket. Bitch, be for real. You telling this to some people who is sitting at home. And guess what? It's some vulnerable woman out there that's desperate, that's lonely, and won't even give a regular local joker a chance. They probably would treat them right because they sitting up listening to some fake ass tarot reader tell them that some millionaire, billionaire man, they person, your twin flame, is coming in for you. He's on his way. You'd have been hearing them say the same thing for 10 fucking years and you still believe him. You ever wonder why all these tarot readers, how long, for the last 10 years, I've heard people talk about they stole your inheritance, they stole your house. You about to get your money back. You about to get your house back. Last 10 fucking years, have you got it back yet? You still believe in the same bullshit. They always giving the same fucking scripts. At what point in time you were like, okay, this is bullshit. These bitches lying. You know how many tarot readers you hear every single day? They going to jail. They about to be homeless. Every fucking day for the last 10 years. Have you seen any of them go to jail? Are any of them homeless? Huh? And some of them say that shit and be trying to project it the fuck on you. You got a lot of the ones that they pay to do that too. The ones that did these bitches that's using this witch language, word magic, them the bitches that you hear say the same shit over and over and over again. They say somebody going to jail about 100 times in one reading. They're trying to project, they're conjuring that up. They're trying to conjure that up and project it on you. They say somebody about to be homeless about 100 times in one fucking reading. They're trying to conjure that up and project that upon you because they have been told that you listen to their videos. You know how many readers say, oh, such and such got a sexually transmitted disease. They got an STD. They say somebody got an STD about 100 times in one fucking reading. They're conjuring that up. They're projected lying. But they're using witch language to conjure this shit up and project it upon you. The devil is a lie. Rebuke that shit in the name of the Almighty Most High God, Elohim, and block it. Stop it, block it, reverse it, and send it back to their bitch ass. Because they're doing magic on you in real motherfucking time. In your fucking face while you listening to them. The devil is a lie. Reverse that shit back to them. 1,000-fold, so mote it be. Fuck you mean. Y'all better stop letting people lie to y'all. They scripted. They've been told to say this shit. And those of you who are targeted individuals, they're watching you in real time. In the privacy of your own home. Bitch, I don't give a damn if you got a sneeze or a fucking cough. I guarantee you go online and they got the fake ass tarot readers all saying somebody's sick. They're conjuring it up. They're projecting it upon you. They're talking about you. They're projecting it upon you. You ain't been more sick than the man on the moon. Them motherfuckers is listening to you and watching you in real time in the privacy of your own fucking home. Those of you who are targeted individuals, pay attention. If you had tacos last night and you watched Money Talks with Chris Tucker in it, I guarantee you come online, it's going to be a bitch that say something about Money Talks. Whether the actual movie or just use the term Money Talks in they supposed fake ass reading. And say something about having tacos for tonight. How's that possible? They was watching you in real time in the privacy of your own home, bitch. Yeah. That's how they able to do that. They ain't no fucking gurus. They don't see all and know all. The only reason why they see or know any motherfucking thing is because they're using illegal tech fucking knowledge. Spyware, hidden cameras. They're hacking and tapping into your phones, into your computers, your laptops, your tablets, your TVs, and some more shit. And watching you and listening to you in real fucking time. Oh, somebody car breaking down, somebody getting that catastrophic wreck or whatever. They projecting that upon you. Or if your car just broke down or what have you, and then you come online and motherfuckers talk about it, ain't no fucking coincidence. Coincidence don't even the fuck exist. Predictive programming ain't predictive when you planned it ahead of fucking time, bitch. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all better stop letting people lie to you. I swear to God, I never lied about it. I ain't got no reason to come on here and waste my time just to lie to you. For what? They want to stop you from speaking your truth, collective. They want to stop you from speaking the truth or your own personal truth. So they got fake ass tarot readers working against you that's hating on your talent, skills, and abilities. They got wicked witches working the fuck against you, and they all have been recruited, employed, indoctrinated, initiated, compromised by the satanic fucking powers that be. These goddamn bullies in power. These fucking shapeshifters. That's why spirits say the sellouts are all around you, collective. They want to block your spiritual gifts. Now, on any given day, they want you to believe that you are nobody from nowhere and you nothing. Yet you will show is a nobody that a lot of people paying attention to. You show is a nobody that a lot of people is worried about. You show is a nobody that a lot of people is checking for every damn day. They want to block your spiritual gifts. They want to block your talent, skills, and abilities. You know how many times Celie from Color Purple was told that you show is ugly. Black, nappy head, and some more shit. But Celie had talent, skills, and abilities. Celie had spiritual gifts. And when it was all fucking said and done, Celie stood 10 toes down, 2 feet on the motherfucking ground with a business of her goddamn own. Free as a motherfucking bird, bitch. So you can be ugly, you can be black, you can be nappy head, or any damn thing else that they want to fucking say about you. They are sellouts and they are betrayers for the love of money. And those in power around you, they are abusing their money, their power, their privilege, and authority to try to bully you into submission. Now that's the truth.com. Run tell that. And if I'm lying, call me a lie and prove it. Don't worry, I'll wait. That's what's going on here. To clarify Wicked Witches Collective, we got the 5 of Swords here, okay? The 5 of Swords, the overall energy for the 5 of Swords is like not by the rules. So these wicked witches don't do things by the rules, collective. These are hostile individuals, abusive individuals. These are the type of people that plot, plan, and scheme, and strategize, and set up other folks, okay? These are the type of individuals that cause conflict purposefully in people's life in an effort to defeat them. See, they need to tear you down to make themselves look better. You understand, collective? So this is the conflict that these wicked witches are causing. To clarify satanic powers that be, we got the Fool here, okay? Now, I know a lot of people, on the surface, the Fool is like a free-spirited type of energy. It's like a new beginnings type of energy. It's spontaneous and adventurous type of energy, okay? When it's in the positive, when it's on a high vibrational level, okay? But with this, the Fool being on the satanic powers that be is telling us is that the satanic powers that be, no matter how sophisticated, educated, or illuminated they think they are, they foolish, they ignorant, they childish, okay? They careless, they reckless, they take blind leaps of faith. Spontaneously to do the shit that they be doing. To clarify hypocrites collective, we got the 5 of Coins here. Collective, you were left out in the cold. Okay? It's like you were neglected, rejected, and left out in the cold. You were left in turmoil and in harsh conditions. You were alienated. You could have dealt with financial ruin and loss and changes and breakups and breakdown and all this other kind of shit because of these hypocrites collective. These hypocrites did things on purpose so that you will be neglected, neglected, rejected, and left out in the cold. Where did things where you will be left in lack, in suffering, in need of help or assistance, and different things like that, or what High View Spirit is saying. Okay, these hypocrites. Yeah, look, the devil. That's why Spirit called them hypocrites. How dare you work against me when you are a shepherd for the devil? I'm not a shepherd for the devil. I ain't never sold my soul to the devil. I ain't never went to the devil and asked the devil for nothing. These people have sold their soul, and some of them sold their ass to the devil. They are shepherds for the devil. The devil has embodied these people, like body jump these people, mind, bodies, and souls collective. These are people who are in their south node, their shadow side, their dark side. That's why they're so toxic and so wicked and so evil. That's why they're so greedy and materialistic. That's why they're narcissistic and cocky and arrogant and conceited and possessive, restrictive, obsessive, addictive type of individuals. They're full of lust, temptations, and desires. Okay? They're full of addictive patterns of behavior. Okay? That's that devil energy. Okay? The devil comes with strings attached. The devil is those things that grip you, anchor you, weigh you down, tie you down. The devil is one's shadow self. Okay? That's the reason why the devil is all about materialism and things. Obsession and addiction and sex and sexualities and things. This is the energy of the hypocrites that call themselves having the audacity to work against you. And they have done things to you, collective, to have you neglected, abandoned, and left out in the cold. They're hating on your talent, skills, and abilities. 5 of Wands here, collective. Okay, these people are the type of people with the type of personalities that clash with your personality, collective. These are people who are jealous, envious, and intimidated by you. They're in competition with you. Okay, some of them may even want retaliation, punishment, payback, or revenge on you, and you ain't never even done none to them, collective. Okay, the 5 of Wands is about arguing and chaos and misunderstandings and oppositions. Why? Because they ops. Okay. Temples flaring and lost opportunities. These are people who are in competition with you. That's why they hating on your talent, skills, and abilities. They're jealous, envious, and intimidated by you because of your talent, skills, and abilities, collective. The sellouts are all around you, collective. Look, 9 of Coins. The 9 of Coins, overall energy is rewards for your labor. Didn't I tell you the bitches that the sellouts is around you, collective? Was paid to work against you. That's why betrayal for the love of money is right up under that. These are the type of people, they care about their status and abundance and being self-sufficient, and they try to act like they sophisticated and shit, like they own their own and shit, like they taking it easy, like they so mature and got this freedom and fulfillment that you will never have type of shit. But they really sellouts who willing to do anything for money. Bullies in power. Bullies in power. These bullies in power, it's like they're trying to force about some type of change, collective. These bullies in power, it's like they want you to release something, let something go, walk away, move on from something, change in some type of way, collective. Spirit, clarify these bullies in power. Clarify these bullies in power, Spirit. I'm seeing the 8 of Wands. There's a lot of swift, fast communication, messages, news, or information that's going back and forth as it relates to these bullies in power. Okay? I feel like whoever these bullies in powers are, they're the ones behind the scenes that's like making the decisions. Paying the ops. Giving them instruction, direction. Bullies in power, Spirit. Yeah. I'm seeing the Eight of Wands and the Eight of Cups. Okay. 88 could be significant, or the number 8. Okay, collective. It's like a lot of, like I said, the Eight of Wands is like, things coming into alignment, taking off, swift, fast, quick type of energy. It's also about communications. Okay, the Eight of Wands is, or excuse me, the Eight of Cups is all about change. Okay. These bullies in power may be celebrities. Okay, maybe people who have some type of popular status, maybe persons who are well known, popular, in the spotlight, have some type of star status or celebrity status or something like that. Okay, these bullies in power. Okay. Yeah, to clarify fake ass tarot readers, we got the moon here, okay? So these fake ass tarot readers are doing things in secret, behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind your back, okay? They're full of deception. These fake ass tarot readers create illusions, okay? As well, we know that the moon talk about secret things, hidden things, what's done in the dark. It also speaks of shady people and their dirty dealings. It speaks of illusions and fear. They try to cause fear and anxiety to people, okay? The moon is also about cover-ups and criminal activities, like that these tarot readers, these fake ass tarot readers are in. They are indulging in cover-ups, corruptions, and criminal activity. They are also involved in moon magic, okay? They're trying to block your intuition, okay? They're trying to affect your subconscious, collective, okay? They try to create or cause uncertainty, collective. This is the reason why people like me are shadow banned, collective, okay? So they can keep people from viewing our content, finding our channel, seeing our messages, because we're telling the truth. We're speaking truth and clarity about what's really going on about they fake, phony, fraudulent asses, okay? So they think if they team up and link up and work together as an old bully cult against us, that we will cower away, that we will give up. Okay? Spirit is saying. Okay? But they're working in secret, behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind your back, collective. Spirit is saying. That moon is also about secrecy, witchery, dilemmas, delays, decisions being made to pass. Okay? Moon magic, and a multitude of other things that is done in the shadows, is done in darkness, that is done behind the scenes. Okay, the moon is about deception as well. Spirit, clarify this betrayal for the love of money. Betrayal for the love of money. I'm seeing the Magician card here. So it's interesting because the Magician is all about, I feel like somebody could be using their willpower, their influence over people to betray you. Okay? For money. Okay? There could be some type of witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, or voodoo. Hoodoo, hexes, curses, spells, evil eye, Santeria, okay? But I definitely feel like there's some form of divination abuse. Somebody abusing divination by way of manipulation in an effort to manifest what they want, okay? This magician energy has a lot to do with this betrayal for the love of money, Spirit is saying. To clarify shapeshifters, I've seen the Two of Swords several times, but now I'm seeing the Two of Wands. These shapeshifters think they got clear vision, okay? They think they all seeing, all knowing. They think they got clear vision, and they thinking they making wise decisions, not for anybody else in the world, but only for their shapeshifting as selves, okay? So these shapeshifters, okay? Behind the scenes is ones who's making the decisions about certain things, okay? And all the other puppets are falling in the line, okay? Because these shapeshifters is the ones that's pulling the strings of all the other puppets, okay? Spirit, clarify they want to stop you from speaking your truth, okay? Likely stop you from speaking about the truth and the fact that you were neglected, abandoned, and left out in the cold. That you were rejected and alienated and left in turmoil and harsh condition and financial ruin on purpose, collective. They want you to stop speaking the truth about that. about how you're being targeted, about how you're being attacked, about how you have been sabotaged, about how you have been hurt, how you have been invaded and violated, okay? Spirit clarify, they want to stop you from speaking your truth. They want to stop you from speaking your truth. They want you to stop talking about the doom and the gloom and the crisis that has been caused in your life, what has been done to keep you stuck and stagnant, to keep you entrapped, collective. Yeah, bunch of 5 energies here, 5 of cups, okay? Sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret. They want you to stop speaking about how you were neglected, abandoned, and left out in the cold. They want you to stop speaking about your grief and sadness, loss, and mourning, collective, okay? That has been caused to you, collective. Any other messages? Yeah. Also something about I'm seeing the 6 of Cups here, okay? Things to do with the past, okay? Things that were done to you in the past, okay? Because the 6 of Cups is all about nostalgia. It's about memories, okay? It's about the past and reminiscing and different things like that, or what have you. So you could be telling people these past things that these people have done to you. Like if you were chipped, and you're telling people if you were chipped and implanted, if you were mind controlled, if you were trafficked, if you were abused, abandoned, whatever, collective. If you were mind controlled, if you were brainwashed, whatever, collective. You're telling people this. They want you to stop speaking your truth. It's not that you lying, collective. It's that you are telling the truth, and they didn't want nobody to know the hell. They didn't want you to know the truth. They didn't want nobody else to know the truth, collective. Okay? So it don't matter what you're talking about. You talking about how your family sabotaged you? How they stole it, if you experience some people passing away, being sacrificed in your family, and them stealing things that rightfully belong to you, whether it's life insurance policies, inheritance, homes, properties, whatever, and you're speaking out about that, if you're speaking about how you were abused, okay, satanic ritual abuse, mind control, brainwashing, MK Ultra, directed energy, but whatever it is that you went through, whatever it is from your past that you've been speaking out about, they want to stop you from speaking the truth. It's not about the fact that you are lying, collective. Because look, let me tell you something about a person that's lying. Anybody that's lying, trust and believe, people be fast, quick, in a hurry to call a person out on their lie and prove that they are lying. This is not about you lying, collective. This is about you telling the truth. They don't want people to know the truth of what was done to you, of what is continuously to be done to you, of what is happening. Okay? These people want to silence you, want to shut you up. So you're not lying in anything that you're saying. It's just the fact that they don't want you to speak the truth. Because the powers that be want to keep people brainwashed and dumbed down and under fucking mind control. These people want to block your spiritual gifts, collective, so they can steal them away from you. It's like they want to steal your destiny, steal your spiritual gifts, something pertaining to your spiritual gifts, collective. These liars, cheaters, and thieves around you want to steal your spiritual gifts. The 7 of Swords is coming out. They want to block your spiritual gifts, collective. They only want to block your spiritual gifts. They want to block you from using your spiritual gifts, collective, so that they can steal them. Okay? Because the 7 of Swords is the liar, cheater, thief card. The manipulator, the con artist, the cowardly individual that's sneaking and creeping around trying to get away with something. They do things under false pretenses. Individuals who are wearing a mask, who are not who they appear to be, who only care about their own self-interest. Very selfish, greedy, as individual spirit is saying. Okay? They want to steal your spiritual gifts by trying to, and that's the reason why they're trying to block your spiritual gifts. Abusing their money, power, privilege, and authority to bully others into submission. Abusing their money, power, privilege, and authority to bully others into submission. I'm seeing a King of Wands. Something about a fire sign man. Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. as well as a Queen of Swords. They came out together. This could be a couple. They don't necessarily have to be. These could be individual people, but there could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, okay, who is abusing their money, power, privilege, and authority to try to bully you into submission. Spirit is saying. Okay, we also got the Justice here. Okay, so this is people who work for the government, people who are in power, people who are in authority, collective, who are abusing their money, power, privilege, and authority to try to bully you into submission. Anybody else, Spirit? Anybody else? A King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, masculine, is also abusing their money, power, privilege, and authority to try to bully you into submission. Anybody else, Spirit? You got the Ten of Cups. Your family, collective, whether this is your immediate family, your distant family, your in-laws, your long-lost family, whoever. Or it can even speak to a large congregation or a large group of people, okay? Your family is abusing their money, power, privilege, or authority to try to bully you into submission. Emperor. These are bosses, rulers, leaders in power and authority, collective, who are abusing their money, power, privilege, and authority to bully you into submission, collective. Any others want to come out on this energy, Spirit? Anybody else want to come out on this energy? Abusing their money, power, privilege, and authority to bully you into submission. Look at this Ten of Swords, collective. They want you to stop speaking the truth and clarity about how you were betrayed, how these people were disloyal to you, how they betrayed you, was disloyal to you, sabotaged you, ruined you, set you up, stabbed you in your back, tried to cause some type of fatal ending or dead ending to you, tried to make you look like a failure, tried to make you have a breakdown, cause breakups or divorces in your life. Okay, the Ten of Swords is about ultimate betrayal, disloyalty, sabotage, ruin, fatal endings. They want you to stop speaking the truth about the fact that these people have been cruel and brutal to you, how they have been hostile towards you, toxic to you, collective, how they have done cruel and unusual things to you, collective, how they have terroristically threatened you, collective, because they are partaking in domestic terrorism, collective. How they have committed a hate crime against you. The Ten of Swords is a hate crime, collective. They want you to stop speaking the truth and the clarity about this. I'm even seeing a High Priestess here, collective, okay? This could be a Dark Priestess. A dark priest or priestess could be abusing their money, power, privilege, and authority to bully you into submission, collective. We also got the Three of Coins here. The Three of Coins, I'm going to put here on betrayal for the love of money, because you got a group of individuals who are collaborated together, okay, for the purposes of money. They're a part of some type of team, some type of group, some type of cult coven or secret society, gang stalking group, whatever the fuck you want to call it. They are in binding contracts, collective, and they have been paid to betray you, collective. Okay, I'm also seeing the Hierophant here. Okay, the Hierophant is somebody who, this could be a religious leader, but they don't necessarily have to be. They could be a ruler or a leader of any kind, or they could be in a position of authority where others look to them for guidance in some type of way. A Hierophant could literally be anybody, but a Hierophant, somebody is in a Hierophant position, or multiple persons in a Hierophant position, even, are abusing their money, power, privilege, and authority to try to bully you into submission. I'm also seeing a King of Cups here. This could be a water sign, masculine, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, who's abusing their money, power, privilege, and authority to bully you into submission, collective. I'm also seeing a Tower here, collective. They could want you to stop speaking your truth and clarity about chaos and tragedies and problematic situations and disruptions, destructions, and deceptions that they have caused in your life as well, collective. They want you to stop speaking the truth about this. Look at this, Ace of Swords. It's not about you lying. It's about you telling the truth. And they sit back like, how dare you tell the truth? Know the truth and the clarity is what they're doing to you. And they want to stop you from speaking the truth and clarity, collective. Because that's what the Ace of Swords is about. Truth, clarity, awareness, insight, epiphanies, awakenings, breakthroughs. Okay? There could be an earth sign man, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, abusing their money, power, privilege, and authority. I will tell you this. You got a whole lot of men. You got a whole lot of men that's abusing their money, power, privilege, and authority to bully you into submission. A fire sign man, an air sign man, a water sign man, and an earth sign man is out here. On top of the fact that you got justice out here, could be the government, any branch of the government, lower level, higher level. Okay? You got emperors out here and hierophant out here. You got the high priestess out here. That could be a high priest or priestess. That could be male or female. You got the Ten of Cups. That's going to be your family. Okay? All these people, you got a lot of people who are abusing their money, their power, their privilege, and authority. Look at this, Empress. These are mother figures or individuals who are mothers. These people could be in power and authority as well. There's women in power and authority as well, just like emperors. Okay, you have both the empress and the emperor here. All these people are abusing their money, power, privilege, and authority to bully you into submission, collective. Okay, but something has been publicly recognized, collective. Okay, you didn't wake up one day. You didn't wake up one day and just decided to lie on people. Okay? Any other messages, Spirit? Any other messages? I'm seeing another water sign energy, male or female. They could have even sent certain people in your life to be in relationships with you to try to bully you into submission. We got an earth sign woman here, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Yeah. Lovers, okay? You can have ex-lovers that was involved in trying and using their money, power, privilege, or authority to bully you into submission, collective. These people are wishing death upon you. An external change, an abrupt change, a complete overhaul. Okay, an ending, a death, a transformation of some kind, collective. Okay? Yeah, Page of Swords is the bottom of the deck. There's a lot of gossip and rumors that is circulating, okay, about what's going on, collective. Okay? Spirit, are there any other messages? Clarify these wicked witches and satanic powers that be. Wicked witches, satanic powers that be. These wicked witches and the satanic powers that be, Spirit is saying they think they got more wisdom than you, collective. Okay? But Spirit say they're hypocrites. It don't matter how much wisdom they think they got. Okay? Just because you wise and doing the evil, wicked things that you do, don't make you better than somebody else. They don't make you more wise or more clever, you know, or whatever than somebody else. These people have caused you a lot of heartache and loss as well, Spirit is saying. You know what? I actually want to use this other deck first. Spirit, clarify these wicked witches and the satanic powers that be. Look at this egotism. I thought these people are full. They got huge egos. They cocky, arrogant, conceited, narcissistic individuals. This egotism here. Okay? These wicked witches and these satanic powers that be, collective. They have allowed their ego to get in the way. Okay? Yeah. Look, devil. How many times the devil got to come out on these people? Y'all, devil came out on hypocrites. Now here go devil again. I told you these people are shepherds for the devil. Some of them, shit, I feel like embodiments of the devil. But these people are in devil energy. They're doing devilish, evil, wicked things to you, Spirit is saying. Okay? They're hating on your talent, skills, and abilities with the sellouts are all around you. I'm seeing secret here, collective. So it's like they secretly hating on your talent, skills, and abilities, okay? And even the sellouts that's all around you is like secret, okay? There's some type of secret, like secret money and then fraud came out here, okay? They could be doing something in secret for money. Could be involved in some type of fraud of some kind. They're hating on your talent, skills, and abilities, Spirit. They're hating on your talent, skills, and abilities. Yeah, I'm seeing man-made disaster. So a man-made disaster is something that's plotted, planned, schemed, set up, orchestrated, organized. Okay? by a particular individual. Look, money comes up again. Okay, I'm telling you, these people that's hating on your talent, skills, abilities, collective, these sellouts are all that's all around you. They are in it for the money. They have been paid some type of money. Spirit clarify, bullies in power. The sellouts are all around you. Bullies in power. Again, secret wants to come out here. Okay, so the sellouts is all around you. And these bullies in power, they're operating in secret. They're doing things to you in secret, Spirit is saying. Spirit clarify, fake ass tarot readers, betrayal for the love of money. Fake ass tarot readers, betrayal for the love of money. Somebody could have there's something significant to a life insurance policy, some type of legal proceedings. There's a particular couple that's got trapped because of these legal proceedings. Something pertaining to life insurance, collective, okay? That could be something that is owed to you or something like that. Somebody could have a fraudulent insurance policy out on you, collective, okay? Yes, something about a home, something about your family. Your family is in regret as it relates to something pertaining to a gift. Look. Family, regret, gift, home. Now these people trying to run away, okay? Because there's a male that faked their death. Okay? Yeah, something pertaining to life insurance. Okay? Yeah. Fake ass tarot readers, betrayal for the love of money. We got abuse and neglect here. So these fake ass tarot readers, okay, they've been abusing you and neglecting you, okay, betraying you for the love of money. I told you these hoes will say or do anything for money. Spirit is saying, okay. Look at that revenge. These people want some type of revenge on you, betrayal for the love of money, and shapeshifters, okay? It's like they want some type of revenge on you. How you want revenge on somebody that ain't done shit to you? Okay? Again, there's something about these legal proceedings, something about something about this life insurance legal proceedings in a couple that is trapped now. Okay? Okay? They could tie back in to money and that fraud, like some type of fraud. Okay? Spirit clarify, they want to stop you from speaking your truth, but they're trying to block your spiritual gifts. They want to stop you from speaking your truth. Look at that meetings. They're having some type of meetings, collective. These people are teaming up, linking up, having meetings about you, collective, because they want to stop you from speaking your truth, collective. Not because you're lying, because you're telling the truth about what they have done to you. Yeah, look at that cult. These people belong to a cult. This is a cult that is having meetings about you, collective, because they want to stop you from speaking your truth. Okay, I'm telling you, this business pertaining to this life insurance, there's some type of fraud as it relates to this life insurance, these legal proceedings, and a particular couple that's got trapped in some type of way, especially if they stole something from you, because you got family, regret, gift, home here. Okay, these people could be trying to run away or something now. Okay, there's something about a male that faked their death. Spirit clarify this. They're trying to block your spiritual gifts with abusing their money, power, privilege, and authority to bully others into submission. They're trying to block your gifts. These people could have been trying to entrap you, imprison you, collective. I feel like they have stopped at nothing, collective, to try to block your gifts. Steal your spiritual gifts from you, collective. Okay? They're abusing their money, power, privilege, and authority to try to bully you into submission. Okay? Yeah. Greed, collective. This is about greed. Greed has to do with why they want to block your spiritual gifts, collective. These people abusing their money, power, privilege, and authority To bully others into submission here. Look at this. Mind control, collective. There's also some type of mind control that has been done on you, collective. Okay? I feel like you've been speaking out about this. Okay? I'm also seeing jealousy here. Okay? There's some type of jealousy as it relates to your talent, skills, abilities, your spiritual gifts, okay? Which is another reason why these people have been doing things to abuse you and neglect you, Spirit is saying, okay? You got this cult of people, these people who are part of a cult that's having meetings about you, Spirit is saying, okay? Yeah, there's also some type of cover up that is going on here. There's some type of cover up that is going on as it relates to what these people have done to you. Yeah, cover up and organized crime. They're trying to cover up the organized crime that they have been a part of, okay? But they want to block your spiritual gifts, and they're abusing their money, power, privilege, and authority to try to bully you into submission so they can cover up this organized crime, Spirit is saying. And I feel like you've been speaking out about this, okay? Cover up organized crime and greed. That's what's going on here. There are even celebrities involved, didn't I tell you? Didn't I motherfucking tell you? These bullets and powder with that star card coming out here, y'all got even celebrities that's working against y'all in secret, bruh. These folks are shamed to the devil. Okay? Look at that justice. That's the government, man. Politicians, presidents, agents, FBI, detectives. These people know what is going on. No matter how much they try to play fucking pretend. The justice system is involved on a lower level and a higher level, collective. You got justice here, celebrities here, your family is here. There's a cover up of organized fucking crime that is going on here. They want to cover up how you have been abused and neglected, how mind control was done on you. Shit pertaining to fraud and your family, the people who'd have been paid money to target you, attack you, work against you. These people worked against you out of their own ego. Okay? Continue to listen to your intuition, though, collective. These people could have even plotted and planned and schemed on how to assassinate you, collective. Okay? There's also something about surveillance, collective. You could have been speaking out about the fact that you are being illegally, unjustly, unwarrantedly surveillanced. How you have been mind controlled. How you've been abused and neglected, collective. You could have been speaking out about these things, collective. Yeah, look. Assassination. Homicide. These people have been plotting and planning and scheming your murder, your death, collective. They're trying to sacrifice you because they're fucking bitch-made ass cowards. They're trying to cover up they organized crime. And I hope every last one of them go down. The entire government need to go down behind this shit. The entire fucking empires need to fucking fall behind this shit. You want to sabotage and ruin another damn person's life. But y'all think y'all supposed to run off into the sunset and live happily ever fucking after you doing this type of shit to people? Be for real. This ain't no fucking conspiracy theory. This is a conspiracy fact. Yeah, they want to create some type of man-made disaster, collective. Okay? All this shit that is going on is a man-made disaster, Spirit is saying. That's why they're trying to cover up this organized crime and they fucking greed. But they want revenge on you? How does that even make sense? How the hell you want revenge on somebody that ain't did shit to you? Look, accomplices, partners in crime. There's a whole lot of accomplices and partners in crime, collective, that was involved with this betrayal for the love of money. Look, these shapeshifters hidden. You see that damn lizard on there? Enough said. That's what's going on here, collective. They could have tried to make you go missing, collective. They could have tried to cause or stage your death or something like that. Yeah, there's some type of cleanup that's going on. Some type of cleanup, cover up of this organized crime and greed is going the hell on, collective. These is people that abuses their money, their power, their authority to bully others into submission, collective. That's what's going on here, y'all. What's the overall energy, spirit? Overall energy. But it's a lot of gossip. It's a lot of gossip. It's a lot of talk. Okay, I keep seeing there's also social media here. Okay, something be going down on social media. Okay, things could be playing out on social media, collective. Okay, a lot of gossip, a lot of rumors, a lot of chatter. Spirit, any other messages? Yeah, whoever these wicked witches are, these satanic powers that be, collective, because of their egotism. These people have been trying to sacrifice you. Somebody tried to make you a sacrificial lamb, Spirit is saying. Spirit, what else is going on here? Again, I'm seeing intuition, collective. Listen to your intuition. You are highly intuitive. Spirit, what else is going on here? Satanic powers that be in these hypocrites. Disruptions. Look, they done cause all type of disruptions in your life. That's like the Tower card. Chaos, tragedy, problematic situations, disruptions, destructions, deceptions. Okay? These folks in this devil energy, they the ones that's been the cause of these disruptions here. Look at this. Partners and alliances. Partnerships and alliances here. You see that Masonic handshake here? They shake hands at the wrist right here. Okay? That's why 3 on this card. Okay? Master Mason ass number. Okay? These people are in partnerships and alliances with one another. They belong to code covers and secret societies. That's why the sellers are all around you, just hating on your talent, skills, and abilities. Look, temptations here. That's another devil card. You have 3 devil damn cards out here, y'all. These people are chained to the damn devil. Okay? Look, deception and envy, collective. These is people who ripped off their own damn mask, collective. A lot of these people, you know these bitches' faces. You know these bitches' names. That's full of deception and envy. Especially when it comes to these fake-ass tarot readers, collective. That betrayed you for money, collective. You know who they are. You know who they are. Why? Because you got awareness. Because you awake. Because you aware. Okay? These people full of deception and envy. That's why they betrayed you for money. Yeah. Any other messages? Betrayal from the love of money. These shapeshifters. Betrayal for the love of money. These people have done a lot to cause you heartache and loss, collective. They've done a lot to cause you heartache and loss. But your third eye chakra is open, collective. This is the reason why they want to stop you from speaking your truth and clarity. These people have caused you heartache and loss. You've been suffering in silence, collective, because these cults of individuals has been working against you, collective. That's trying to block your spiritual gifts, collective. These people not only are trying to sacrifice you, they've caused you heartache and loss, and they've caused you to suffer in silence. And I feel like you have been speaking the truth and clarity as it relates to this, y'all. Okay? Yeah. They've also caused you mental conflict as well. That could be that mind control, brainwashing, brain mapping. Okay? Directed energy weapons, microwave weapons, touchless torture weapons, militarized weapons, psychological trauma, or torture, collective. They've been using some type of mind control tactics on you, artificial intelligence, manipulation, persuasions, or mind controls, collective. Okay? This is what these people have been doing to you. Okay? This is what they've been doing to you, collective. Spirit, any other messages? Give me one more on this. Fake ass tarot readers, betrayal for the love of money, and shapeshifters. Look, conflict and defeat. These fake ass tarot readers, they've been doing a lot of things to cause conflict in your life in an effort to defeat you, collective. Okay? But you're somebody who is spiritually strong. There's something about your spiritual strength, collective, and you standing your ground. Okay? And your intuition. Okay? Look. Intuition, spiritual strength, standing your ground. That's the energy that you are in, collective. And that's the reason why you are speaking up and speaking out the truth and clarity as it relates to what these people have done to you, collective. Okay? Because like I said, again, they've caused you mental conflict. They've tried to sacrifice you. Then it caused you heartache and loss. Then it caused you suffer. You've been suffering in silence, collective. You didn't endure illegal surveillance and mind control and all other kinds of shit, collective. Look at this. Authorities. Didn't I tell you people in power and authority? The government. What they supposedly righteous, upstanding ass. They supposed to be serving and protecting and shit. They don't serve and protect nothing but them wealthy elites and satanic powers to be in the royals. Because they don't give a damn about we the people. People in authority. Betrayal for the love of money, shapeshifters here, accomplices, partners in crime, revenge. They the ones been making the decisions, collective, to do this whole ass shit to you. Illegally and unjustly. And that's a fact. And if all the truth and the clarity was to come out, they would lose their jobs, their pensions, their empires, their money, their resources, their connections. They authority, every damn thing. And they know it. Something has been publicly recognized, though, collective. Something has been publicly recognized. Spirit, what else is going on here? You've suffered a lot of emotional loss as well, collective. Okay? These people have caused you a lot of emotional loss. You've been in emotional withdrawal because of the things that these people have done to you, collective. But I'm telling you, look, you're using your throat chakra, collective. You're using your third eye chakra, collective. Okay? Look at this. Power. Don't that look like a shapeshifter to you? That's why his face half man, half fucking lion. It's a goddamn shapeshifter. Abusing their money, and this card say power. Persons in power are the ones that's abusing. They want to block your spiritual gifts. And they're abusing their money, power, privilege, and authority to try to bully you into submission, collective. These are the same individuals that's trying to clean up what they messed up. They're trying to cover up their organized crime due to these motherfuckers' greed. That's a fact, Jack. These people that caused you all kind of obstacles and challenges, collective. But your third, your crown chakra is illuminated, collective. These people wanted you trapped in fear, collective, but you're not trapped in fear. You're just exercising your right to freedom of speech, okay? To speak truth and clarity about what these people have done to you, okay? I've seen you got third eye chakra here, throat chakra, even crown chakra wanted to come out, okay? That is illuminated, collective. You also got stand your ground, spiritual strength, and intuition here, collective. And this is the energy that you have been in to speak your truth and clarity about what's going on. All while these people plot and plan and scheme on how to sabotage you, ruin you, end you, set you up, hurt you, harm you, endanger you, sacrifice you, or whatever else. Look, shadows. They've been in the shadows, working against you behind your damn back. Disruptions, partnerships and alliances, temptation, that's the devil energy, deception and envy, conflict and defeat, shadow, authority, powers. And these people have caused you nothing but obstacles and challenges, emotional withdrawal, emotional loss, mental conflict, sacrifice. They've tried to sacrifice you, heartache and loss, suffering in silence, collective, okay? Yet and still, your third eye chakra, your throat chakra, your crown chakra is illuminated, collective. Okay? I feel like they don't like, these people don't like your light. Look, light and wisdom here. Okay? Accelerated motion collective. You are shining brightly. Okay? Because of your wisdom here. You see this person holding this book here, collective? You could write books, okay? With everything that you've been through, hell, you could write a book from it, okay? Something about accelerated motion is like you a shooting star, collective. You were meant to shine brightly, collective. You're meant to have some type of recognition and reward. And these people thought that they could stop that, block that, prevent that, control that in some way, shape, form, or fashion. When you never needed their permission or approval for nothing. Because they're the type of people who like to control people's work, control people's life, control people's money. Okay? That's why you got greed and frauds and all this other kind of shit. Your damn family are low down and dirty shame with they frauds and fake phony frauds and ass too, with the audacity to be working against you. That's why spirits say these people is hypocrites. They couldn't, the audacity of them to try to put their mouth on you. And it don't mean you a perfect person. It don't mean that you ain't never made no damn mistakes. That you ain't never fell short of God's glory. But you damn sure ain't them. This is evil, wicked, toxic, dark, demonic ass shit. A person could have came and paid you. Ain't they interested in the devil and them satanic powers that be? They know the ones to recruit. They couldn't have came and offered you nothing to do this whole ass shit to nobody. That you know, damn sure nobody that you don't know. Not even your fucking enemies. This is absurd. This is illegal. This is unjust. This goes against everything that the United States Constitution is supposed to stand for. They've invaded your privacy. They have invaded your human rights, your civil rights, your constitutional rights. They have done things to affect your health and your well-being, your mental stability, your mental clarity, your mental sanity. And then they had the audacity to try to silence you, to prevent you from speaking the truth. They want to stop you from speaking your truth. What, telling people that you are legally surveillancing them? That you're doing mind control is real and you literally doing mind control on fucking people? That you around here sabotaging and ruining people's livelihood when they just struggling to fucking survive in this regular ass fucking world with you motherfuckers that we fucking trapped and stuck in? Because you best believe if we had the option to be in some goddamn where else to fucking wait from them, we would fucking take our chance to do so. That's what's going on here, y'all. That's what's going on here. Okay? Something about your awareness, collective. These people don't like your awareness. They don't like your awareness, collective. They have tried to tear you down in any and every way that they could possibly. Okay, y'all? But those are y'all messages. I do hope that this is giving you all the truth and the clarity that you were seeking pertaining to a situation you may be dealing with or pertaining to a situation you may notice someone else is dealing with if you are cross-watching. For those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tiff.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is shinebrightlikeadiamond36 with the underscore between each word. For any person who's interested in donating to the channel, it is greatly, greatly appreciated. I do thank you all in advance. You can do so through CASHAPP, which is $tiffdiamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamond. As always, guys, y'all take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There's wickedness in high places, and there's evil that is lurking around each and every corner, even in the neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep, watch surroundings in the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey, keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared. Because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.